Esto lo fundamos hace 17 años, desde el Consorcio de Zona Franca de Barcelona, y creo que ha sido una feria muy importante para el mundo inmobiliario, nacional e internacional, que en épocas difíciles ha aguantado de una forma extraordinaria, como por ejemplo este año, en donde hemos tenido más de 30 fondos de inversión inmobiliaria, en donde hemos repetido por quinta vez el Russia Meeting Point, primera edición del China Meeting Point, y en definitiva una feria en la cual se vende, se hacen negocios y se hacen contactos. Y durante la semana un gran simposium de primera división con grandes ponentes y en definitiva un lugar en donde se viene a hablar del presente y del futuro del sector, por tanto como organizadores muy satisfechos.
We've had some very good meetings today at the Barcelona meeting point with senior decision makers, so I think it's been worthwhile coming for 24 hours. And in Spain we maintained our team post the crisis in Spain, and that's given us ability to stay close to the market, which means that we've now made our first selective investment back in the market on a risk-adjusted basis.
I'm from the Urban Land Institute, and we're delighted to bring a party of investors here because we're meeting the right kinds of people. We've met government leaders, we've met municipal leaders, and we've met fellow investors, fellow real estate specialists. So ULI has had a tremendous time here at Barcelona Meeting Point.
Barcelona Meeting Point this year comes at a very interesting time in the market. We're here a year ago, and I think the feeling of the investors was that there was still a long way to go. The economy wasn't showing any signs of recovery, and also there was very little happening in the investment market. Since then, what we've seen is the establishment of the bad bank, certain institutional investors selling product in the market. And really, I think we've been quite surprised by the reaction of the investment community. It's also been coupled with a change in sentiment from investors who are finding it more difficult to find investments in other markets, which they've been more popular for them in the past. And I think they're turning attention to Spain because they think they can get good value for money.
I think my observation on the Spanish market is that a lot of our institutional clients have been looking at the market in the last 2 or 3 years, and they were coming back disappointed. They either weren't finding the product that they wanted, or they were finding that there was a very large pricing gap that couldn't be overcome. And I really do feel that this year is the first year that a couple of things are happening. First, our institutional clients are finding the product that they want. And second, and maybe even more important, the pricing gap has closed. I think we're going to see more transaction volume over this year, and that will continue into next year, especially as we see transactions being executed. And I am confident that transaction volume will be increasing. Thank you.
I have to say it's been an extraordinary couple of days of experiences and opportunities to meet with some of the leaders in the sector here and in the government. And I come away with a renewed interest and enthusiasm for the opportunities here in Spain. The amount of interest from an investment standpoint belies the facts that there's a lot of opportunities here, and as a result we hope to be part of that as the years unfold. So thanks again to Barcelona Meeting Point and all the opportunities they've had to put us in front of some of the leaders of the industry here.
Spain has gone through a very difficult time, both in the economy in general as well as the real estate industry, but it certainly feels like the consensus is that it has bottomed out, and so we hope that there will be a recovery in the shorter term going forward. It's been our pleasure to participate in the Barcelona Meeting Point. It really is an opportunity for international investors to come from all over and share ideas and understand what's happening in the market here in Barcelona as well as in Spain in general.
Well, first of all, Spain, I think, is making the turnaround, and the investment market is getting more and more active. So investors will find it interesting. My opinion, it will not come back very quickly, but it will come back, and therefore the next 2 years will be quite interesting to invest in Spain. The meeting point is good. It's extremely good because it brings together information and people so that you can gather within a day or two. You can meet more people and gather more information than usually you can get through normal business contacts.
I think the Barcelona Meeting Point has been an absolutely superb event. We just met with the managing director of SARAM, who had insights in all sorts of areas about investments in Spain, and that was followed by questions from the leading investors throughout all of Europe and in fact throughout all the world. I'd always come to Barcelona Meeting Point to get insights into what's going on in the Spanish property market.
I think the meeting point is a very important event for us because we are, the last 6 months, decided to do investment in Spain in real estate, and we are willing to do investment in both Madrid region and on the coast, and especially in Catalonia. One of the most important points for us now to be able to invest is, as was said yesterday by your finance minister, to to understand more transparency in the market and more clear process to be able to buy assets.